him and his comrades came and they surrounded me and my affiliate with the intentions of doing harm to me. And I got into a defensive position and I said to him, let me explain to you while I'm out here. You know, I'm a photographer and I meant no harm. This neighborhood, wow. I started coming here back in 1975 as a 15-year-old kid to do my shopping. We came because the prices was really cheap, and while we're coming to get my shark skin pants, my mock necks for a really affordable price, you can come with $25 and really take away some good product. And what I found fascinating about it coming from Brooklyn was the old look and feel of the neighborhood. My really first major assignment, self-assignment, was my documentation of sex workers. And that happened by chance, just getting off the train and seeing these beautiful women tragically selling themselves. And it really bothered me. So I needed to find a way to engage them. And I developed a relationship with them. You know, and it was a negative that turned into a positive, where I actually saw a young woman, you know, engage with one of her clients. And I took a photograph without asking permission. And it created a problem where her client pulled off. She started screaming, and a person who was there as a protector, for lack of a better word, him and his comrades came and they surrounded me and my affiliate with the intentions of doing harm to me. And I got into a defensive position and I said to him, let me explain to you while I'm out here. You know, I'm a photographer and I meant no harm. So when that happened, which is very interesting, I'm speaking to this individual and he's hearing me out, to my surprise, you know, and he lowered his guard. And he said to me, he says, I like you. He says, you can come out here anytime to take pictures. He says, you have my permission. And I would go on to photograph him. And I've developed a friendship with these beautiful women that happen to sell themselves. I look for love. That's the key. You know, when I look at people that love each other, that's an opening, you know. So I focus a lot on couples and fathers and twins. You know, themes is very essential to me. Because when you have people that love each other, when you have a set of twins, they don't mind being photographed because they know that they are unique and special. I look for joy, you know, fatherhood, motherhood, and then their style. Because I find that if a person's very stylish, they don't mind being photographed because they feel good about themselves. The first photo shoot with Pro-Keds was incredible. You know, this is my first big break. I was able to get my own models. I was able to incorporate some of the clothes I designed into this campaign. And it was a beautiful thing to do these recreations. And my vision was pretty much based off the 1970s. And now today, to do it again, you know, to be invited by Pro-Keds once again to create a campaign is everything to me. And one of the most important photographs taken yesterday that means a lot to me is the group shot. Because it's one thing to photograph people individually, but when you bring all these different people together that don't know each other as one, to me, that becomes an iconic photograph. And what made that special is that I photographed everybody in the same area where maybe about 40 years ago, I documented the sex workers. And the memories of the sex workers in that location will always pain me as I would drive by or walk by. So I needed to erase that memory from my mind and replace it with something more positive. So everything that I experienced yesterday in terms of my creation of these new images now serve as a counterbalance to all the negative images that had been in my mind for so many years.